Hey everyone. So, I want to talk to you about something that I was thinking today after work when I was driving home. When I was heading to the gym, and it just came to my mind while I was driving. So, I figure I wanna express myself about this and see if you guys have any tips. If maybe you've gone through this and have something that could help. But there's something about me that I'm not really sure how to control. And I don't share this with anybody. I don't think I've talked to anyone about this, but my mind, it's always running. My mind is always running. I'm always on the go mentally where I can't really concentrate or give my 100% at once in one spot. Um, let's say if I'm at church or if I'm at a store or I'm talking to someone, having a conversation with a friend or anyone, my mind is always thinking about two or three other things while I'm doing this, and it doesn't let me concentrate. It doesn't let me enjoy the moment and enjoy the conversation or pay attention while in church. I don't know why. I'm not really sure why. I'm not really sure how to control it. I'm not sure how this started happening. I couldn't tell you if this started happening yesterday or years ago. I can't remember. And that's another thing. I feel like I blocked so much from my memory, from my past. I blocked so much, and I'm not sure why I blocked so much of my past. I tend to forget things that I don't know if they were not that important or what, but it's hard for me to try to remember what happened um, last week or last month. Unless I try really hard, it's hard for me to remember smaller details. And I think my mind running 24/7, it's what causes for that to happen. So even when I'm laying down and I'm sleeping, I do the same thing. It's hard for me to fall asleep right away, but now once I do fall asleep, I sleep good. I I sleep good. But it's like right before I'm about to fall asleep, my mind is just running and running about either bills, either about my personal life, about work. It's just going and going and going, and I'm not sure how to stop it. I'm not sure how to stop it. And I know it affects me in not the greatest way because I feel overwhelmed and I feel like I'm not achieving much. So I feel like my mind is always running, thinking about what I should be doing. And then I feel guilty because I feel like I'm not doing enough. And it just overwhelms me to a point where I'm just mentally exhausted, mentally exhausted. And it's not a good thing. I mean, I do come up with some good ideas and I do try to hustle as much as possible, but it's still not so good because I do feel overwhelmed. I feel like my mind's running so much that I feel like I don't achieve as much and I should be doing a lot more. And then I think of it, I'm like, bro, you're already working so much, like you gotta chill. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to control it. Again, it affects me. It affects my memory, I think, because I mean, I forget things easily. So, yeah, I was just thinking about that when I was on my way to the gym from work. I was thinking about how how I don't even know when this started. I don't really know when this started. I just know that I started blocking memories from my past. People will say, "Hey, do you remember when this happened back in high school days?" And I'm like, honestly, I can't remember. There's some things that I will remember, but a lot of it I do not. I do not. So I'm not sure if I don't believe that I'm the only person that has gone through that. I don't, I'm almost certain that I'm not the only person that has gone through that. So I would love to take on a challenge. If one of you guys says, hey, look, if you start doing so and so, I don't know, as long as it's not medicine, because I don't really like taking medicines or medicine. if someone says do this, where it's an exercise for your memory to get better and for your mind to be more calm, um, if you guys have any tips about that, I would truly appreciate it. I think that would help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate your help when it comes to that. Um, I know I gotta look for help, but I think that the best help would be if it came from someone that has gone through the same thing, someone that has experienced the exact same thing, and they have an idea on how to take care of it. I That would help me out a lot, and I would, like I said, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, and that's part of why I started journaling. Like I mentioned last time, I started journaling because I wanted to write down memories. I wanted to write down experiences that I was going through. I wanted to write down what I was feeling at the moment because I know majority of the things that I read through my journal I have already forgotten. And once I go through and I'm like, wait, on July 14th of 2025, I was feeling whatever type of way. I was feeling sad because of so and so, or I was very excited because I had just experienced this and that. Um, so I think journaling helps, but it only helps because I'm writing it down and I get to see it years later. I'm not sure that it's really helping me stay calm, like keep my brain and my mind calm and help me concentrate. I want to I want to enjoy the moment a little bit more when I'm in front of people. And like I said, I don't really share this stuff out loud with friends or family, and I'm sharing it now because I'm in my room alone and I feel comfortable. And I'm just recording myself saying this and I'm like, damn, these are things that I don't really say. I don't really say it. I think it and it's in my mind and it's in my head for days, but I don't really say it. I just deal with it instead of maybe what do you call it? Instead of maybe speaking on it and allowing for someone to say, "Hey, this is how this can help you out with that issue." And I'll end this with a thought, not a thought actually, a comment that one of my nephews said, and it's coming into my mind right now, if I remember correctly. he said he said, "Be willing to ask for help." I think that's what he said. Either be willing to ask for help or don't be afraid to ask for help. See, this memory is not the greatest, but anyways, he said be. I think he said ask for help, ask for help, and I'm the type of guy, or yeah, I'm the type of guy that doesn't really like to ask for help. I've always felt like, oh no, I got to do this myself in order to feel like I've achieved something. But once he said that, it kind of caught my attention. I said, you know what? He is right. I don't necessarily like asking for help, and maybe I should do more of that. Maybe I should ask for more help because if people are willing to help, why not accept the help? And maybe it's harder for me to say it when I'm in front of people face to face, but doing it this way where I'm recording myself again because I'm comfortable in the space I'm in, maybe it's going to be easier for me to express myself. And again, maybe help others that are going through the same thing because I know I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. There's too many of us out there, and I'm sure at least two of us are feeling the same way. So, again, if anybody has a tip on how to deal with this, I would truly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me, and I'd rather hear it from someone that has uh, had the same experience and has found the solution. Uh, but yeah, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate all your great comments and all the great feedback. And I'll continue to post. Again, got to keep myself accountable. Alrighty, deuces.